gift preview. And by the way, we have something happening right now called 10 for You. I just wanted to make sure you knew about it. If you don't have a Q card and you apply for one and you're accepted, you automatically get $10 credited to your account, which I think is fabulous. So it might be a good time to apply for a Q card. What we have right now is very, very special. It is a way for you to work out in heels or without heels, or you could have bare feet. This could be at home, this could be underneath your desk. It's a way for you to get your heart rate up a little bit and get that blood pumping, because they do say that sitting is the new smoking when you're just sedentary. So you're not sedentary when you're doing this. You are getting some exercise. It's the Cubii Junior. So we have Carrie Whiteman joining us, who not only has been a fitness instructor for over 20 years, she is an All-American lacrosse player, but I think probably most importantly, she is a busy mom, and you and I both know, as moms of kids, every moment counts. And I truly believe that there was a time where they thought, hey, you got to get in your half an hour's worth of exercise in one fell swoop, but they're discovering that every little bit you do during the day, 30 seconds, 5 minutes, it all adds up, right?
It all adds up, and no matter what, when you don't exercise, you feel guilty about it. And even if it is just like, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow, and then all of a sudden the days get busier as a mom or a parent. The thing is, we're always putting ourselves in the back. So time then starts to build up, and then before you know it, you're not doing it. So this is active sitting. And with active sitting, you're able to sit in your front of your favorite chair, or at the office where you might be for 8 hours a day, and put this right under your desk and start moving and start getting that blood flowing. But this is low impact, so I want to stress that. And the reason why we're in casual clothes and I'm not in fitness gear, and this is fun for me, but I can do this as soon as I get home from work, or I can put it underneath my desk.
Some people leave it in their office. Take it to the office and leave it underneath.
Yeah, so it's a nice small footprint, but with Kim, our model, you can see her knees are not hitting the table because the ergonomic design allowed it to actually make it smooth, it's quiet. And another question we get a lot is, well, I mean, is it gonna make noise if I'm taking a teleconference, if I'm taking a call? Sharon, you can do this calling your family or taking that teleconference, but the goal is just to get everybody moving a little bit more, because when you're sitting, you're doing what? Absolutely nothing. So we'll show the muscles being used. We're going to talk about science.
I can feel the muscles being used, and I went for a 5K run this morning, so my muscles were already ready to go, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I can really feel this. So what is it? We're loading this up. What is it that we're going to see?
So here, using the Cubii, while you're paying bills or shopping or working, you're going to target your stomach muscles. It's going to activate your core all around the sides into your waist, but also your hip flexors. Sharon, that's an area like it's really tight just from sitting. We're strengthening these muscles. Also in your glutes, your seat muscles, we're working them, we're lifting them, we're getting into the largest muscles for your metabolism, your quads and your hamstrings. That's a no-brainer. You're gonna get your metabolism off the ground and then into your calves. So you see there, that was more than half of your body. So the energy expenditure increase, this is showing through the Mayo Clinic, the NEAT program, 20 minutes of sitting nothing, 20 minutes standing, 16.7%, and then 20 minutes using the Cubii, 84.5%. I mean, this is
awesome. That's really, really awesome. You don't have to have a single enormous piece of exercise equipment in your home that you really don't have room for to get some results. So what are we seeing here?
So in 8 weeks, I worked with Mark specifically all around his core, and he literally was like, the Cubii's gonna do this? I said, yes, it will. In 8 weeks, he lost 10 pounds, everybody, but this is a family man who has 7 children, works full time, gets home at the end of his day, and has nothing left for himself. So he did exercise a few days a week, but used the Cubii 5 days, 40 minutes, and 10 pounds. Look at his core, look at his stomach. He literally was so excited.
It's his whole posture, everything, his stomach, his shoulders. He looks like he lost 10 years, let alone the pounds. You know what I mean?
I know. So then you have Debbie, and Debbie is so sweet. She's a mother. She's also now a grandmother. 2 months in, she lost 8 pounds, but for her, it was not necessarily the weight. I want to stress that. It was just feeling better. She sits at her desk for 8 to 10 hours a day. She's in human resources, works feverishly, and she says, I have nothing left for myself. She literally couldn't believe the energy that went up from just sitting and using the Cubii at her office. So that you can see the difference with her is all about just feeling better, and she did lose 8 pounds.
You know what? It's about reshaping, it's about strengthening, it's about toning. And we don't really, a lot of us don't know how to do these things, let alone not have the time to do these things. Not to mention, you know, how are you sleeping lately? I always ask people this question. If you're sleeping poorly, have you gotten any exercise? Every single time my daughter says to me, like, I didn't sleep well last night, I said, well, what did you do at school yesterday? Did you have gym?
Yep.
Did you run around? Did you get
Right.
the heart rate up at
Right.
all? Did you use any part of your body?
Yep.
This is a way that you can use these parts of your body. And by the way, it's not, oh, I didn't even break down the whole value for you. We'll do that after we take a look at the screen because we can track some stuff on this.
Sure, the progress tracker does exactly what you'd see in fitness centers. It's the strides, your time, your calories, your distance, your RPMs. So for me and for many, it's all about just getting the time in. 5 minutes, like we mentioned when we first started, 5 minutes in the morning is better than nothing. 5 minutes in the evening is better than nothing. It adds up, everybody. Just little chunks will add up throughout your day. And that's the reason why I do have my progress tracker, also my Fitbit on my shoe, because it will count the steps. They actually count up.
So this isn't counting for me. I have mine on my wrist. That's not fair.
Little tricks, everybody.
Little tricks.
Yes.
And by the way, were you just doing your feet backwards?
Backwards, yes. So when you are going backwards, now we're going to work, of course, targeting still the same muscle groups.
Oh, that's
but
so weird.
You're targeting them in a way that's actually activating those really sleepy muscles. Those glutes, they're really having to work now. And we're at level 1, and can't you see we're not breathless?
Right.
So level 1 allows us to just do this without even thinking about the exercise. Now, if I reach down and you have levels 1 through 8.
And it's just a twist of a dial. We
That's
don't have
it.
bands or things to change your
That is it,
place.
yep. So now I'm at level 4, you feel it. And after a few minutes, you're gonna say, wow, I can't believe this. I can feel my heart rate coming up.
Right, and that is really important, is to get that heart working a little bit.
Yes, it's still the #1 killer, heart disease. And when I stress this is for the entire family, going from your children to the parents to the grandparents. It is holiday season, and this is a wonderful, wonderful idea as a gift, because the #1 gift we can give ourselves is health. So this is a no-brainer in my mind. This really is.
And you don't have to store this in some,
No.
you don't have to have a huge closet or an extra bedroom. By the way, you're gonna take a look right here at the value breakdown of this, because just the Cubii Junior with this elliptical would be $249 on its own. We've already undercut that by $50. But then the mat, the workout mat, which is the perfect basis to put this on to make it nice and stable on your carpets, on your hardwood floors, that's about $29 on its own. So the whole thing could be about $278. Or how about $78 less than that at $199.95? But everything in our show today is on 6 easy payments. 6 easy payments. In this case, it's $33 and change a month. But there's one other thing I wanted to tell you about. Free shipping. Because this is a slightly heavier piece, it's $20.22 to ship it, and so you don't have to pay that. That is completely free. Kim is emailing all the people in those classes that she teaches because she is a personal trainer. Did you have to cancel classes tonight? Is that what you're letting them know about because you're here? She's shopping. She's shopping on QVC. And to your point, the way you've designed this is so that this can go underneath the desk. But if you look at both of us right here, because you can't see Kim's knees right there. If you look at both Carrie and myself, our knees are they're barely moving.
Right.
All the work is happening
Right.
from here down. So even if you have somebody taller, chances are your knees are not going to be hitting the desk.
And here's the thing, you also have the pedals. So this assembly came with 4 screws, a screwdriver. You screw them in right underneath, and that is it. That's the learning curve. So it takes about 2 minutes. You have a handle right here, so you can actually lift it into any space that you're looking for. But I want to mention right here, this has been mentioned by Time Magazine, one of the top 10 gifts for 2017.
Right.
One of the top 10. Also won the Good Design Award with the likes of Audi, Apple, BMW. It has really been one of those options that are continuing to grow in every single space, because this is exercise, everybody. It's low impact, but you're able to get your heart rate up, you're able to burn the calories, you're able to burn the fat, and we can see in our before and afters. Look at Mark.
And the core strength is something that's really important. It almost kind of forces you to sit up straight.
It does. So you have Mark here. For 2 months, he just said, you know what, just please help me. He got on the Cubii every single night. He had 40 minutes, where he'd watch his favorite show, and boom, he watched his diet. He had about 1,800 calories a day, and I will tell you, he lost 10 pounds in 2 months. But he's like, Carrie, I can't believe it. I haven't had a stomach like this this. And I don't know how long. He has 7 kids. He has no time for himself.
It's a really dramatic 10 pounds because it's about resculpting too.
It was amazing.
That is amazing.
And it makes me smile. Look at Debbie. She's just the happiest woman in the world. You know, her life has changed. She's literally working so many hours at a desk. And when she gets home, she makes dinner. She has her husband. Now she's a grandmother. And for 2 months, she said, you know what? I'm going to try this at my desk at work. And she found herself going from 40 minutes to 50 minutes to 60 minutes. And look at the results, 8 pounds.
Don't forget, if you want those steps to count and you're a Fitbit owner, put it on your ankle. Attach it to your shoe, just like that, to make sure those steps count. This is customer top rated. We have over 200 5-star reviews, and your shipping is free with those 6 easy payments. So we have this fabulous turquoise color to bring home, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Oh,
it was
thank
nice
you,
to
Sharon.
see
Great to see you.
So we are talking about our holiday gift preview. We have more decorative ideas coming up. We do have something from Apple with a MacBook Air coming up later on.